Rising. Welcome to your reading. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and these are the energies around the new moon. And we're going to pull some oracle cards, new moon in Leo. It's July 31st, 2019, taking place in your 12th house in the shadow, in the collective unconscious. So we're going to pull some oracle cards, and we're also going to pull some tarot cards. And yeah, so my name is Misty, and yeah, if you're new to the channel, welcome. We're doing both here. Where is this? Okay. So, and then we'll also pull these. So the first thing you have is this beautiful rainbow card that pops up. And I don't know if you guys have heard of the Rainbow Bridge, but it's all about the Rainbow Bridge and a bridge to spirit. So this moon, this new moon in Leo takes place right next to Venus and Mars, and right in, I'm not going to take those, right in your 12th house. 12th house is the unconscious, the collective, and I think it's really beautiful that you're getting these really bright colors of this parrot. That might not be a parrot, but of this bird that is diving into the unconscious, that is moving forward and bringing all of this light and creating a bridge for you to pass through. And I like this card also. There's a few cards here in the oracle cards where there's these alignments of circles that are happening. And these circles, when they line up, is kind of when the sun and the moon lines up straight. So I think we're on something here. All right, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Ah! You're being crazy. I'm gonna let them stay. Okay. So yeah, the very first one that we get is this bridge to spirit, this ability to look within, this the 12th house, which is, ooh. Wow. We're going deep today, guys. The 12th house, which is all around the subconscious and the way that we think, our natural instincts. And so this is a very like instinctive nature that we're going to be looking at, and how we deal with our instinctive nature, how we slay the demons that show up for us. And I mean, look, this one's fighting their demons. This one has them calmly poised in its hand. And this is really us at a deep collective state in our dream worlds, in our unconscious. And so we're ready to really get past the nightmare and get past these feelings that have been coming up by moving into a state of being more intentional and moving into a state of being more intentional versus our daydreams. And when we're diving into our consciousness and we're thinking about things, what are we doing there? Because we're really the gatherer. We're really going in and we're gathering seeds and nuts, and we're gathering little things that are coming up to us. And these things that we're gathering are bits and pieces of ourselves. Even here, like when we transition from gatherer to when we're intentionally cultivating things going on in our mind and the way that our mind works. So this moon's really bringing light to the deeper inner subconscious psyche so that you can have some really deep healing here. There's the ancestors that seem to be walking beside you through this and wanting to help you heal through this as well. So there's this need for you to share what is coming up for you. Share the inner work that you're doing and offer it up to the world and bring it out to the world. That's really good. Do you see the alignment here of the sun and the moon going deep within? So going very deep within. And this here really, the feather here really says you need to communicate. And you need to communicate stuff that's going on deep inside of you. Like what is actually coming up for you here. And then we have, you know, and this card is really like when you're in the muck of the subconscious, deep in the muck. I mean, this is, you're deep in when this comes up. So you're being asked to explore and investigate these unknown, mysterious parts of yourself. And I feel this little bit of reluctancy to do so. I mean, some of you might not even like part of this reading because of your reluctancy to actually want to do that. But there's this unknown mystery places here where you're going to like re-grab, re-parent yourself, re-understand the way that your mind works, and bring this healing, soothing energy in that could really heal you and really bring a sense of balance and keep you from, I guess, being blind, like by ignoring all of the things that's coming in. Whoever I'm talking to in their psyche has been choosing to do this. And so there's your inner world and there's your outer world, and it's bringing those into balance so that, you know, you're not overindulging. I don't know where that's coming from, but an overindulgence and over being trapped in the material plane, being trapped in comfort, breaking the routine, doing something new, being pulled out of your current energy. Really, really important. Really, really important. Shake it up. Shake it up a bit. Shake it up a bunch if you can. Definitely shake it up a bunch if you can, because your ancestors are here pulling you into this state of healing, going, okay, we're connected to you deep in this inner psyche. You have a haven. You have some downtime here, especially before next month for you Virgos. I'm getting that really strong. This downtime is really good for you. It's a healing time of medicine to honor where you came from and to break some of the generational patterns of the ways that you think, the reparenting, the ways that you think from conditionings early on, the subconscious, and getting in alignment with that conscious and that unconscious energy, aligning it up through doing the inner work. For those of you who take the time, you're done repeating the tragic story. You're done repeating it. You're done ignoring it. You're done with it. You're pouring it out. You're going, I am done with the tragic story. I'm writing a new story. I have the potential to do it however I want. I'm done losing energy. I have the potential to be done losing energy. And so I really am not, I'm choosing not to engage and not to harvest from these things that aren't good for me, and to not engage in those. And so this dance, you know, the ghost dance is what happens with the Indians on the plains, and they dance to unite the ancestors. This really happens. You know, I'm going to moon dance this year. That's what we'll do. We'll dance for 4 days. And it's to bring the ancestor world and our world closer together so that we can do the healing together. So if you have an altar at home, if you don't, just a candle somewhere that you can light for your healing as you go into this inner and outer world. And you can do this just through having a little bit of rest time, just through having some downtime, just through talking with people and looking at your mindsets, especially in areas where you're having scarcity thoughts instead of gratitude for what you don't have. So that's really interesting that I see scarcity thoughts instead of gratitude. So cultivating that gratitude for what is coming up for you. So let's see if we have any other messages, because this was very psyche driven, very subconscious driven, very like slaying it in a demons. I mean, for real. Anything else for my Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Let's get one more message for my Virgos, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Take it. Same. Yeah, some of you have really been flying over your world and really looking. And so the eagle's got this kind of expanded viewpoint, but is looking to pinpoint this exact thing that it's looking for. And so there's a lot of movement forward of bringing balance between the light and dark. I mean, I just feel tons of movement forward. And some of you need to be alone. Some of you are maybe in a relationship or in something that isn't so good for you, because this actually came in reverse and it's keeping you from moving forward. And your lack of alone time of going within is also keeping you from moving forward. So flip those upside this way, get some movement forward, shake things up a bit, be alone. Don't be afraid to be alone. This is, I mean, a powerful card of owning and honing your own energy to bring balance, and, you know, ending the game, the multitasking, the show, the outward show. So, all right. Whoever that was for, I feel like I really tuned into just a group of specific people. So it might have not been for everybody, but that's okay. Who's it for is the most important thing. So I hope that you guys got some value from that, and a happy healing, happy inner healing, Virgos. And I will see you at the full moon. Bye.